Marvel Legends San Diego Comic-Con exclusive has just been revealed. Snap! Pow, and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews, as always. My name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who, as today, this year's Marvel Legends San Diego Comic-Con exclusive for 2025 has just been revealed to us in the form of a Savage Land themed free pack. Now, the community have slowly been piecing this one together. I know Bug Nice has been talking about a Savage Land themed free pack for a while. We also had the official reveal of Shanna the She-Devil not too long ago. But now, thanks to CBR.com comic book resources, we have the official reveal. Let me read. It says, Hasbro have announced that 3 figures from the Marvel Legends series Gamerverse line based on character designs from Marvel's Snap Savage Land season will be sold at San Diego Comic-Con, all a part of a single pack. So of course, 17 years after the very first San Diego Comic-Con exclusive free pack from the Savage Land, back then we got Khazar Zabu, and the last time we got Shanna the She-Devil in the 6-inch line was 17 years ago. Can you believe it? Back in 2008. So now we have an opportunity to complete an updated version of that trio with the Shanna the She-Devil. We also get an opportunity to get the Sauron builder figure that has been re-released in this pack with a few minor upgrades it seems, and for the first time in the 6-inch line we are getting Savage Land Rogue, which is obviously a fan favorite. Let me read the rest. It says, Hasbro announced that the Marvel Snap Savage Land designs for Rogue, Sauron and Shanna the She-Devil are being turned into figures as part of the Marvel Legends series Gamerverse line. This trio of figures will be sold in the same free pack exclusively at the Hasbro booth at San Diego Comic-Con 2025 for approximately $89.99. Some will also be made available in limited quantities on Hasbro Pulse after the convention concludes. So as a collector from the UK, I'm reading that and hoping that I will be able to purchase this on Hasbro Pulse during the convention or maybe sometime after for around £90. Obviously, I won't be at San Diego Comic-Con. The advantage of going to those conventions is you can get your hands on these exclusives a little bit earlier, which I think is fair game, of course. However, it's a little bit hard for us in the UK to get over there. So as long as it goes up for pre-order and we can get our hands on this, I don't mind it at all. £90 seems like a pretty fair price, all things considering this day and age, for 2 new female characters and then the Sauron re-release, which is a builder figure that is sought after on the aftermarket. I just had a quick look on eBay before I started filming this video, and you can get Sauron, well, the couple sold listings for Sauron were more than this exclusive free pack at retail. So yeah, he goes for over £90 himself on the aftermarket. Of course, this release, this reveal will probably knock that down a little bit. So if you're after just this version of Sauron, then maybe you can grab yourself a version on eBay now, as I know a lot will hit eBay by the end of the day, that is for sure. But how do I feel about this? How does Dan feel? Well, obviously, I really want Shanna the She-Devil to complete the trio of Khazar and Zabu that we got last year. Very happy about that. Also, of course, I like the Savage Land look for Rogue as well. And both of them obviously can fit in a comic display. Now, I understand technically this is a Gamerverse themed box via Snap, which I think is a mobile game of cards, which I don't play. I know this because of Rich M. Shout out the super co-host, Displayed Once, of course. He loves female action figures and this Snap game, so maybe he's been whispering in Hasbro's ears. But yeah, these designs are accurate to the designs in that game, and they are very close to what we get in the comics. Of course, we know Shanna doesn't often wear boots in the comics, but it's fine. For me, I can make it work. I'm not that mad about it. They look great. Honestly, really like them. And Sauron, for me, selfishly, just being honest, I would have preferred a different character. There's lots of mutants from the Savage Land. There's a nice rogues gallery of villains in the Savage Land as well, the mutates. So I personally would have preferred a different character, but I understand Sauron has a bigger appeal than some of those characters, and it was a re-release that Hasbro have probably been waiting to do. So there's going to be collectors out there that are very happy at the opportunity to get Sauron for the first time, but I've already got him, so I would have preferred someone else, just speaking for myself. But considering I do have him, what are the positives on this new Sauron? Well, they seem to have updated the legs, so the legs are pinless at least, but you still got pins on the arms for the wings, and then the deco has just been upgraded. One thing I do like about the deco is if you zoom in on his face, you actually have the hypnotizing effect in his eyes, and then you also get a hypnotizing sort of power effect that you can attach to his face as well, which is a nice representation of Sauron's power that you can now have on display as he has to drain the life force of mutants to keep his own mutant ability. My knowledge of this is obviously from the animated series in the 90s, so if I can find some images, I will put them on screen. Subscribe to Dan Who Reviews. Hit that subscribe button. Does it work? Do you believe in hypnotism? I don't know. You let me know in the comments. But let me know what you think about this pack. I think all things considered, especially in the current climate with tariffs and all that, £90 for this free pack is very reasonable. Would I have preferred to have some interchangeable heads for both Shanna and Rogue? Yes, of course I would have, but it isn't to be. At least I'm getting these characters to add them to the shelf. Both of them look very similar in design, but there are a few tweaks and differences, but otherwise both look very nice, completely pinless, as they should be in this day and age. So yeah, very happy with this free pack. Even if it is a re-release of Sauron. Sauron doesn't get me excited by any means, but I really want Rogue and I really want a Shanna. So I'll just take the new Sauron and maybe I'll put him in a different place in the display. But as always, you let me know what you think about this free pack in the comments below, and let me know what you think about this price. And fingers crossed, everybody who wants one can get one. It's all about accessibility, isn't it? And these exclusives, they make people nervous, but it is that time of year where all these exclusives are getting revealed from all these different places. San Diego Comic-Con is the 24th of July, the same day that the Fantastic Four movie gets released, so it's not too long now. I've actually got some Marvel Legends arrive at my house today, so hopefully I can put up some reviews over the weekend. Probably Spider-Man 77. Don't get me wrong, I have no nostalgia for this. I'm not that old, but I know this is a wanted version of a live-action Spider-Man that you can add to your Spider-Verse shelf. So yeah, keep an eye on the channel for more Marvel Legends content, of course, as well as my live streams. You know you can hit that subscribe button and that join button, become a part of the channel, and then be on the channel. It is so simple. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Dan Who. I'm an X at Dan Who Reviews. Shout out Dan Yoon has already been posting pictures of him and Dwight with this box in hand, so it's ready to go. If you are going to San Diego Comic-Con, you'll probably be able to leave with this in your bag. So let me know all of the good stuff in the comments, and I will see you on the next one.